Alright guys, this video is for option 1. That's the spreadsheet that lets you pick chunks of times, like our old format. So if you are option 1, first off, here are your deadlines. You want to email this Google form out to your parents on September 21st. That gives them a week for your deadline, which sets you up for your team collaboration on the 28th of September. That gives you a chance to email the people that you haven't heard from or call the people you haven't heard from, and then email invitations on the 5th of October. So your email dates are the 21st for your Google form and the 5th of October with your email invitation. So first of all, we will be uploading a couple of examples of emails that you could send out to your parents that are just quick little templates that you could copy and paste and then edit with a link directly in there with your Google form. And then that is a way to collect your parent information no matter your option. So we'll include those on the website for you guys to copy and paste, or you can just go ahead and write it yourself. So the first thing we're going to do is either go to sample Google Forms on the conference website, or if you're in the staff share folder, you can go from there as well. You're going to go ahead and click on the first option, Google Form. I've also renamed the options, so if you're in the staff share, you should also be able to find the file. Once you're here, you're going to click Edit this form, and then you're going to go ahead and make a copy. When you make your copy, I would go ahead and rename it. So for this one, I'm going to rename it there for you guys so that I know that it's not my real one. And then once I'm in here, just to make sure that your spreadsheet is set up correctly, you're going to want to go ahead and go into your responses and change response destination. And then here you can make sure it's a whole new spreadsheet, or you can make sure it's a new sheet in an existing spreadsheet. So maybe every year, if you want to keep all of your info together, you could do that. But you just want to make sure you've got your brand new spreadsheet there. And if it's not created, you want to create it. Once you go in here and you start editing your form, first of all, we're going to try to make sure that the video is on YouTube and working for parents if they want to know what the conferences are going to be like. You could even embed it in your form. But for now, here's what you got. Feel free to edit it as you need. And then go ahead and go in. You're going to want to for sure edit your homeroom teacher because I've got it set up for Falcon. Once you've got that info set up, you have your choices listed down here below, and you should be all good to go. Just need to change your confirmation at the end. And then I just make sure that my form is in the folder that I want it to be in. And then that way you have it where you need to. So for me, I'd put it in my 7 Falcon folder. So once you have this done and you go to your view live form, once you've changed it and all that kind of stuff, this is the form that you're going to send out in that email to your parents. So step 1 is complete. You've made your form. Step 2 is complete. You've emailed out your form. Now you're going to be collecting that information in your spreadsheet. So really quickly closing out some of these additional tabs. If I am collecting my parent times with a start time preference, my advice is to go in and go ahead and copy this into the spreadsheet from the staff share. So I'm going to go to my staff share. I'm going to go to that Learning Expo. You're going to notice the Learning Expo spreadsheet. Open that up. Once again, make a copy for yourself. But what's really easy to do is just to take this form right here, go right here, and then go ahead and copy to, and then I'm going to select that spreadsheet so that way I don't have to worry about messing with this original document. I can have all of my answers and information right here. From here, we've already set up October 21st and 22nd for you guys, so you just need to edit your information. So you want to go ahead, if you have option 1, and schedule as you would like. One option for you, if you are scheduling, you have a couple of things here. Obviously, you can sort by homeroom teacher. You can also use an add-on called Row Call, and if you click Start on that one, you would simply say that you wanted to divide your rows, and I would do it by homeroom teacher. You would end up with a tab for every homeroom teacher. So if you want homeroom teachers to go in on their own and divide up invitations. So once you have your conference times gone ahead and put in here, and you've scheduled them however you'd like, chunking them how you would like, my next little tip for you, either using your copy of your forms or making a copy of this, you want to add an extra tab here that just says the date and the time of the actual conference. So what I did, and I have the info listed all here, I just copied the form responses, and then I went ahead and set it up by date and time. If you want to use roll call so that each parent can set up your email or an email home, that's fine. But for most of us, it'll just be easier to have one person send the email. So after all of the conference times are edited and in here and you've listed all of the dates and times, you'll notice that I have it set so that if I go 10/21, it's going to automatically set it up like Wednesday, October 21st, yada, yada, yada. This is nice because then your email will be in a very easy to read format with the day of the week and the date, which I find really helpful as well. And then you would just need to go in here and be like 1 p.m. and then it automatically will format that as well. So once you are here, what you're going to do is use something called Not Another Mail Merge. And just to walk you through what that's going to look like, you're going to need to go to your Get Add-ons and add yet another mail merge. You're then going to want to start your mail merge. Now this is going to look a little bit different for us because, well, I don't have any information in here. But your recipients are going to be that parent email address, so that's always nice because it's just right in there. And then you're going to select a draft from your email, and this is also something that I will have set up for you guys on the website. But basically you'll notice that I have an email set up that says official conference time for, and then all I've done is I've copied the title of the column. Oh, that's the wrong form. The title of the column. So all you have to do is bring that in there into your email with your side marks. They're your less than and greater than. So depending on your spreadsheet, it might just say student first name without the colon or with the colon. You just copy and paste it and you're all good. Then you'll notice a basic template here, dear parent, first name, parent, last name, email address. Then I have homeroom teacher info added quite a bit. Once again, depending on what yours says here, so this is homeroom teacher with a colon, so you'd want to make sure it says homeroom teacher with a colon in every single spot within this email. And obviously this was just a quick little tester, so I could easily go in and make sure that I'm all set. You don't have to customize it by homeroom teacher, but you can. Every email that gets sent out, even if it's sent out by one person, will be sent out saying that homeroom teacher's name based on the spreadsheet that you guys have made. It's also really awesome because you can track the emails that are opened. I highly recommend that in case I think it's sent to a junk folder. And then also you can send yourself a test email to make sure that it turned out however you wanted. You'll notice in my test email that I even included that in the subject. So I even included the mail merge information in the subject. Once you're ready to go, you would click Send Emails. When you're sending a lot of emails, it takes a little bit of time, so you'll want to give it a couple of moments. But once you're done, it will send the emails out, and then your parents will have that information. So you can send your mail merge on the 5th or even earlier than that. I made sure that my draft email was set up so that if they had any issues or conference times that they needed to change, that they could contact the homeroom teacher. My last bit of advice is don't forget to check Sherry Batliner's email so that you're communicating with your different teams on siblings and blended family conferences, especially since some of us are going to be using different formats of Google Form. You're going to want to make sure that you're constantly in contact with the other teams so that if conference times need to be changed to accommodate a family schedule, that you can do so. Hopefully that all made sense. If you've got questions, this video will be uploaded onto the sample Google Forms section. You'll also notice on the website that I have information on how to use the extensions, and also within the mail merge page, it tells you exactly how to do mail merge as well as, once again, how to use those add-ons. So if you've got any questions, don't hesitate to ask. I hope that all made sense, and good luck and happy conferencing.